Know Your Plant at knowyourplant.app gives us the source material. The first 10 seconds should still feel like a buyer problem through finance ops customer language teardown lens. Before trusting the argument, I would trace how plant identification moves from claim to production reality, with procurement confidence still in mind. I am listening for proof, ownership, and the practical path behind Know Your Plant app and plant identification. For the finance operations lead, controller, or fractional CFO buyer, I am imagining. The reuse plan follows the strategy. Thesis, quote, buyer stakes, proof, questions, brand fit, reuse, with procurement confidence still in mind. Keep the useful source content, add voice, add stakes, and make the next decision easier to repeat. For the finance operations lead, controller, or fractional CFO buyer, I am imagining. The thesis I hear is practical. Find low-light indoor plants that survive real apartments, with care tips, watering notes, pet safety, and realistic expectations for dim rooms, through finance ops customer language teardown lens. That matters because plant identification, plant care app, and houseplant care only becomes useful when the reader can tell what to do, what to question, and what proof should count, with control discipline still in mind. This is the sentence-level proof beat. The article gives us language a viewer can repeat internally. Snake plant Sansevieria/Dracena trifasciata. A snake plant will tolerate a dim corner if there is still daytime ambient light, though it will grow faster with a bit more, through finance ops customer language teardown lens. The reader is not arriving calm. The pressure set is manual reporting and reconciliation consume too much time. Teams want AI but cannot explain payback. Workflow changes create control and audit concerns. In finance ops read. That background makes me watch for familiar failure patterns. Saw automation break a reconciliation because exception handling was not designed. Approved software with weak ownership and watched adoption fade through finance ops customer language teardown lens. That is why I judge the source through payback clarity, control discipline, reporting reliability, owner accountability, with payback clarity still in mind. If plant identification, plant care app, and houseplant care does not clarify what to fund, who owns it, and what happens next, the article loses its practical value. For the finance operations lead, controller, or fractional CFO buyer, I am imagining. The Know Your Plant point should come from the article's own reader problem, not from a pasted slogan. For the finance operations lead, controller, or fractional CFO buyer, I am imagining. The bridge is plant identification, plant care app, and houseplant care meeting Know Your Plant app, plant identification and plant care app, under the supports budget decision test. That is where Know Your Plant turns plant questions into practical care guidance can sound earned. In finance ops read. I would rate this 8 out of 10 for finance ops buyer usefulness. In finance ops read. It gives the viewer usable language, a practical decision frame, and enough proof to keep reading, through finance ops customer language teardown lens. The open question is how much more evidence can be added around a good low-light spot is bright enough to read in during the day but does not get direct sun, with exception handling still in mind.